Hey, it's Dave from Bullpen Cycles, and today is November 23rd, the weekend before Thanksgiving, and we are back at the Reading Motorcycle Club in Oley, Pennsylvania, at an event called the Turkey Pro National. I think it's been going like 35, 38 years. It started out as just a small gathering of friends. They met at, well, for a time they met at Don West Motorcycle Shop. Then they met at Snuffy Smith. Then at Al Hartman's house. Then at the Oley Fairgrounds. And now they're at the Reading Motorcycle Club. And check out this Studebaker. I'm digging that Studebaker. That makes a really cool motorcycle hauler. Look at that. Let's take a look in the window. So I don't know if this is a swap meet, a bike show, a bunch of activities. Right now it looks like they're having slow races. I think they're gonna have mini bike drag races. I don't know if they're doing that here or on the Reading Motorcycle Club drag strip. That would be cool. Hey, that guy's doing really well with that. What is that, a CT3 or a DT250? Well, let's take a look around. A lot of mini bikes here. Slow race on a scooter. Is that cheating with the fat tires? I don't know. Oh, an extra gas tank for a Himalayan mounted on the rack. That's sort of cool. An SR 500. Boy, he's still going slow. He might be a winner. The TW 200. I wonder if that's an oversized tank. That's kind of interesting. All right, somebody says, why do I hate on vintage BMWs? Well, I say because they mostly look the same, but I'm gonna guess, is this an R60? R69S. Well, that's the one to have. The Buell Millennium. Not sure if I can tell the year.
68. Do we have 68?
Yeah.
And number 15.
Okay, we got one for sale bike. Not for me.
Hey, I'm out of I want to be cold. Okay.
Oh, check out his tow hauler.
I'll bring you another bag.
He's got a street rod towing his trailer.
I'll bring you another one, I promise, all right? Yeah.
With 3 2s on it. Some kind of Ford, almost. Man, I think I'd have to paint that yellow for American Graffiti. People are gonna wimp out because it's cold. Now for me it's cold because I came up from Florida, but for Pennsylvania this weather's good. Glasses, because that's got to be a lot harder than the Yamaha or the scooter. Let's watch. I guess they're watching to see if he dabs. And there we have Al. Al is the organizer of this event on the Royal Enfield. And I bet you she's running a stopwatch. Who do I follow, the Enfield or the Harley? I'm following the Harley. Look at him just sitting on it. I don't know if he should sit or stand. So I guess whoever comes to the finish line last would be the winner. Maybe they don't time them. Owls better slow it down. Well, you could zigzag, that would.
Are you ready for it?
Oh, what did he dab? Does that knock him out? So, was that last dab to disqualify you?
Yeah. I'm going to congratulate you that you beat a Harley.
Well, I guess he didn't. So that's how I would have thought you'd do it, standing up. But maybe the Himalayan's gonna win. Oh, he's out. See, he's already false start.
You ready, Waddy? You ready? Set, go!
Yeah, the mini bike's out already. I wouldn't have guessed. So let's see if he stalls it. Well, it's downhill from here. He won't stall it.
Gather around, come closer. The race is over. Come on in. We're going to talk just slightly about the history of this event so that everybody understands what we're doing and why we're here. And I'm going to turn the mic over to Scott for a couple minutes, and we've got a presentation we want to make. Scott?
How you doing, everybody? Thanks for coming out. Looks like we have a pretty good crowd here. I just wanted to give some history of Al and I taking over the Turkey Pro from Snuffy. As most of you know, Snuffy passed away in 2007, and Al and I discussed at the end of Snuffy's memorial service that maybe we should keep this going, and so we did. We had already been having the Turkey Pro at Al Hartman's for a few years prior, so we continued there until it got a bit too big for his property, and Oley Fairgrounds was nice enough to let us host the event over there on their property, and we had been there up until this year. But we definitely thank the Reading Motorcycle Club for letting us continue this, because without them it would have ended as of last year. So thanks, Reading Motorcycle Club, and thanks for everybody coming out.
But in southeastern Pennsylvania, I don't know, somewhere in the mid-'80s, there was a couple gentlemen that were out riding, and in this time of the year, and it was cold, and they decided to sponsor an event. And one of them was Snuffy Smith. Snuffy Smith was a pretty famous racer in this area. Everybody knew who he was. And this is his son standing right to the left of me. Hi, Matt. This is Matt. And he was probably the biggest catalyst to make this go. We'd go to Snuffy's place and we'd do the slow race, and then we'd all get on our bikes and we'd run over to Jack Denton's place. Jack Denton had probably 40 or 50 Harleys and a bunch of back trucks. And then from there we'd go over to Coatesville to Dick Miles. This is Dick Miles over here, another famous racer. Boy, if you were ever at Dick Miles' place, it was a treat. There are all kinds of really cool motorcycles there. One of the most memorable things about Miles' place is if you had to take a leak, there was a megaphone at the wall with a hose that went out on the street, and if you peed and somebody who just happened to be walking at that point, well, they might have got wet shoes. But Billy Knox here to my right, he was one of the founders. He wants to talk to us just for a few minutes. He has a presentation he wants to make. It's going to be a very special moment. Billy, here.
I recently, a couple years ago, I bought Snuffy's old race bike from Matt and turned it into my race bike. And so I just have something that I wanted to give back.
Yeah. Check it out, guys.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
That's so cool.
1987 national champ.
Was this bike my dad crashed or did he?
Well, I don't know.
There is a dent in it. So the backstory on this gas tank is my father had a Trackmaster 750 that he had raced, and somewhere along, I guess, the early 90s, he sold the bike and raced a 350 ARMHA, but he wanted to get back on a Triumph. So my cousin John McIlvain, who's not here today, but he and my cousin built this, basically a replica of the Trackmaster. They took a oil and frame Triumph and they re-raked the front of it to mimic the the rake on a Trackmaster frame, and they had this gas tank painted up, and they raced it at Daytona. Billy also raced it at Daytona, and his number plate was on the bike when I got it back. I bought it from John, and I was gonna try and get it on the track, and I never did, but Billy wanted to race, and I thought, who better to race this bike than the last person who actually raced it? So I sold it to him, and Billy had a lot of success on it. John Melanchuk built the motor, and he was, I mean, did you race a couple seasons on it?
Yeah, like 3.
Yeah.
Until COVID.
Till COVID, yeah. So Billy had a lot of success, and I said, if you ever want to, you know, hang on to that tank, but I'd love to have it back someday. So this is a huge treat and a huge honor to get it back. Thank you, Billy.
I'm happy to give it to you.
Thank you.
All right.
Don Sterner is in charge of the mini bike race. He wants to talk to us about getting this thing started. This is going to be a hoot, guys.
My one lays in her front door when the sun beats in.
So can I ask you a question about the rules?
Can I
So-
ask him about the rules?
Okay. Excuse me. So, are there rules? Can they be shifting? Oh,
Guy that's
Ca-
on the bike.
can there be shifting bikes? Or are they all supposed to be automatic?
Well, the way we want to do it is that if it has a shifter like this with a gearbox, we want it to be under 150 cc.
Okay.
If it's a clutch, regular mini bike with just a clutch on it, we're going for like a flathead, I think 206 cc's, and Harbor Freight 6.5 horse engine, that's like 212 or something like that.
Right.
We're trying to keep it as open to as many kind of bikes as possible. We just don't want real big.
So are they different classes?
Nah, not this.
So
year.
you're just, it's one class, but you're
There's
limiting.
no class. This is just
Okay.
line up and race and
All right.
just having fun.
Run what you brung.
That's it.
All right.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if it's pull, start, or kick.
Correct. What we were just talking about, those are just kind of like guidelines of what kind of bikes we're looking to have here. They're not rules. We're not trying to kick anyone out here.
But what about like mini motorcycles, like a Rupp 100? Does that
We
count?
would go with a 12-inch wheel limit.
Okay.
So a Rupp Roadster is included, but now, I don't know what you're gonna do here, but like something with a 14-inch wheel, like a pit bike.
Got it.
But I mean, if somebody shows up with it, I don't think
All
we'll
right.
kick them
All
out.
right. All right.
So
Cool.
anyway, let's see how this goes.
Now I don't know if I should do the start or the finish slide. We'll do both. We need a flag lady. Oh, here we do have a flag person. I don't know what that's all about. They got a race. Look at a chappie and a champ. Yeah, that's not too exciting. Here we go. The Rupp Scrambler. A Champ and a Trail 70. Nice looking Trail 70. I would have thought the two smoker might have done it. Oh, he does a little wheelie. Oh, here we got another cool old truck. I don't know, what, 55, 56 maybe?
I thought they were throwing it at the turkey.
Oh, so they call this the turkey throw.
Before you get to the turkey, it's as far as it.
But you release the ball before the turkey and see how far the ball rolls. Now it's rolling against the wind. He might have been late.
Yeah, I was just. Full.
He might have been late. What if you help it? All right, well, I guess we're gonna be wrapping it up. Wasn't sure what to expect. Not much happening in the middle of November. At least not here in the Northeast, but remember, we got the Daytona Turkey Rod Run. That's the big car show. It's like the Carlisle of the South. I always scope it out for motorcycle stuff. Oh wait, look at the guy's hat. So we got that coming up. Then in January we got the York Swap Meet, a couple of auctions, maybe Vegas, maybe the Diana show. A lot going on. So remember, like, subscribe, whatever. And thanks for watching. Let's see this Harley guy go. Yeah, let's watch the Harleys go. Give it a kick. No?